Hi there, this is Tanya from A1 Solar Store and I'm back with more news from the world of solar energy. In this video, Jeff Bezos' space company is on its way to make solar panels from moon dirt. Mass printing of semi-transparent flexible panels starts in Greece. Thin film panel manufacturers from Ohio expand and introduce hundreds of jobs. Watch till the end to learn the story of a Nebraska retiree that was inspired by Pope Francis's encyclical to install solar panels on her roof only to be stopped by HOA. The first story for today is out of this world. Well, it's soon to be. Jeff Bezos' private spaceflight company Blue Origin reports that it has made big progress in making solar panels with materials from the lunar surface. The Blue Alchemist project, as the company calls it, may be a big step for our plans to colonize the Moon and Mars. The lunar surface is covered with regolith, which looks like grey dirt and dust, and it's sticky and smells like gunpowder. Blue Origin simulates regolith with earth dirt and gravel. Engineers melt the homemade regolith and then extract iron, silicon, and aluminum out of it by passing an electric current through the molten material. Through a process called Blue Alchemist, the team then uses the materials to make solar panels, a protective glass for them, and wiring. What is even cooler, you get oxygen as the byproduct, which you can use for life support or for making rocket fuel. Blue Origin has been experimenting with making solar cells and wires from regolith simulant since 2021. Space agencies are also looking at ways to make bricks out of it. The technologies should be a tremendous help for NASA's projects on Moon to Mars colonization. Blue Origin actually aims to send a pair of NASA spacecraft to Mars next year. Back to Earth and news about solar for Earthlings. Singaporean scientists found a new way to make perovskite cells greener. Not in color, but okay, well, you got it. Research team from Nanyang Technological University developed a zinc-based capping layer that protects the environment from toxic elements in the cells without harming the efficiency. Perovskite is a calcium titanium oxide material. It's relatively rare. The first perovskite-based solar cell was introduced in 2009. The cells showed high efficiency, but they weren't safe. Perovskites can decompose when exposed to light and heat, used for a long time, or react with moisture and oxygen. When the cell is damaged or discarded, it can release lead, which is toxic heavy metal. NTU scientists found a way to make a lead-free capping layer for a perovskite cell based on zinc. It doesn't affect the efficiency, but it does cover defects on the perovskite layer surface. The prototype cell could convert 24.1% of the light to electricity, which is close to the highest record achieved by perovskite solar cells to date. I think I've been hearing that perovskite cells will change the solar industry for several years. They haven't yet, but maybe the NTU team will finally make them live up to their potential. Moving on. Greece starts mass production of flexible solar panels and development of organic electronics. HOA Association announced the start of the Flex2 Energy and Coop Nano projects. They might turn Greece into an international powerhouse for green energy production, create hundreds of jobs, and help to reduce carbon emissions. The Flex2 Energy stands for Automated Manufacturing Production Line for Integrated Printed Organic Photovoltaics. It's funded by the EU and involves the construction of an integrated transparent solar facility, which will be operational by the end of 2025. These third-generation photovoltaics are easy to integrate, maintain, and operate, and they come in different colors. The Coop Nano project involves the development of the lab for thin film and nanotechnology. This lab aims to lead at a European level in the research in the areas of organic electronics and nanotechnology. When commenting on the merits brought by the two projects, Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis also said, "These two projects will create new jobs for specialized personnel from Greece, but also, why not, for those who left our country during the years of the memorandums and wants to return." America also has lots of new solar jobs coming. Two manufacturers of thin film panels from Ohio plan an expansion. First Solar and Toledo Solar make cadmium telluride solar panels panels, which are thin, bend well, and don't weigh much. First Solar targets the utility-scale market, and Toledo Solar makes panels for residential and commercial projects. First Solar plans to open its third Ohio factory later this year in Lake Township, Canary Media reports. It will provide 700 additional jobs in addition to the 1,600 jobs at its existing Ohio facilities. There is also a research and development facility planned, which is going to create another 200 jobs. Meanwhile, Toledo Solar is tripling its production capacity from 100 to 300 megawatts this year. Toledo Solar anticipates it will create more than 250 new jobs by 2027. The future of cadmium telluride panels is looking bright. Crystalline silicon solar cells were always cheaper and more efficient, but cadmium telluride panels close the gap. In theory, the efficiency of such thin-film panels can surpass 30%. In the long run, cadmium telluride panels also offer cost savings in production because they require fewer materials, less energy, and less water. On to the news about the solar life of simple Americans. In Nebraska, a retiree was forced to remove solar panels from her roof because she forgot to get a permit from HOA. Rosalind Carr was inspired by Pope Francis's encyclical about climate change to install solar panels, Nebraska Examiner reports. Carr had 14 panels installed in her townhouse in the Cape Charles Square neighborhood of South Lincoln. She said her goal was to do something good rather than save money. The neighbors and the homeowners association that governs the neighborhood, however, weren't all that impressed. The HOA ordered Carr to remove the solar panels, or the association would do it for her because she had to get a permit first. Carr has agreed to cooperate and admitted she should have gotten the permission in time. What surprised her the most was the negative reaction from some of her neighbors. It will cost about $3,500 to remove the panels. The retiree plans to donate them to Habitat for Humanity. Why is this story interesting? Well, first because it contradicts the global solar trend and common sense, to be honest. And second, because similar stories happen all over the United States. Here is a comment from A1 Solar Store engineer Vic.
The permits for a solar system can be the hardest part of getting it. Sometimes it's really difficult to negotiate with counties and HOAs. And the fact that the government started banning the restrictions they impose on installed solar is honestly a blessing.
Earlier this year, a state senator from Lincoln introduced a bill that would block HOAs from banning solar installations. Rosalind Carr expressed the hope that it passes and then she may rejoin the solar energy movement. Rosalind isn't alone in this fight. Illinois has been into it for quite a while. Watch my previous episode to learn more. And that's actually it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to A1 Solar Store to stay tuned for solar news. This was Tanya from A1 Solar Store. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.